Shut up and sit down.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So, kaya pa today?
Yes, I think.
No.
Sa atong tech delete. Salamat ko sa atong tech. Delete na niya.
Dili kaya sa atong tech.
Our tech. Kaya sa atong tech. He's handling like 2 shows right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
A tech rehearsal on the other sides, on the other studio, and here. Anyway, so welcome to another episode of Kaya Pa Today. Saan yun na episode number?
Four. Episode
Oh my God!
Our episode 3 had 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed last week's episode. So for those who are new to this show, this is a podcast about nothing.
Exactly.
A podcast about
Was
libak.
nothing.
Basically, paano may mga common-minded people na wala naka-realize me na kung manglibak me, put into good use man po di ay siya.
Manglibak ka dapat recorded.
Yeah, so this is Kaya Pa Today. We're discussing things if kaya pa ba jud. And most of the time dili pero padayon ta just like you guys. So mo na siya buhi pa mo. So naami diri sa studio. It's so nice to be back here again. It's so nice to see these familiar faces. The eternal guest, Ruby.
Yes, eternal guest.
Welcome back.
Dapat
I'm
na tayo
still here.
credit sa second season.
Correct.
Parang Pinas, kanang murag pinabuffy the Vampire Slayer, si SI, dayon.
Welcome
Nana
back.
si Ruby, main cast.
Diba? After sa pag-guesting na contractual gihapon.
Napod sa behind the scenes si Jude. Jude, pakita Jude, frontal Jude.
Say hi, Jude.
Up front, di ay
Hi,
frontal.
Jude.
Si
Hi, Jude.
Frontal. Hi, Jude.
Ang frontal. So, and then our episode for today is, well, we posted another question for this time. It's in relation to love still. Kaya daghamang naka-realize ni last episode, daghan dili maka-move on. So, among pa jud sila ko ano, among padusahon pa jud no. So, ato sa yata questions. Ang gi-raise ni question ni Huchi ato is it's about love and timing. Wala ko kabalo sa ng love, pero ang timing kabalo ko.
Wow.
Oo. Kana man ang timing na ay kanto. Dili lang ni. So love and timing, is it worth to pursue a right love at the wrong time kind of relationship? Why or why not?
Yeah. By Barry Manilo.
Okay na.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Ato na ta. Wala ganahang mo answer.
Hi, guys.
Oh, in fairness, like gamay na ang kami every week mo conduct mig survey. Before me mag-date, mag-conduct mig survey and then I'm gonna i-put out sa internet, sa world, sa universe, sa multiverse. And then after ano po yung mga answer. Naman po yung mabudol, mga tanga-tanga, no? So, mo answer man po sila. Pag answer nila, seryoso po kayo sila. Usually, daghan na among answers na among dyan na silang hook doon. Kami kasi pa kayo misikat. Charis.
Correct. Tinoa mo.
So, pagkaroon, gamay ra ang ni-answer. Gamay ra kayang ni-answer. Pero, hugot kayo, daghan kayo, di kapoy kong edit.
Tag-as kayo.
Okay, last time ang good. Dagan ka in English. We say, dagan ka in English, nagalisod kong sabo.
Wala ako ni Tingog last kuan kasi in English dahil.
So ako dyan nag-istudyuhan nilang mga answer. Ako ang gi-edit gamay. Ako lang gibotang sick parent na murag aski ako ibutang diri ang correct grammar kay di pud sila maulang. Pero naadyo ibang comments di jud ako ma-edit, di jud matabang. Ambot ni yun ko lang ginuog sa tanas na ayaw na lang naghilap di sa grade. Ina na ako ma-proof di ko dahil
First time nga nagsabot sila.
Wala. So amo rin as much as possible, try na mo best na ma-interpret na mo. Dili na po mi mohatag og advice sa kayo. Kami nga yung basulon nga nung magbulag mo sa imong uyab or kabit or iro. Ambot kung sa imong type.
Correct. Hindi mong tips
Or
na
imong
bumi.
tumboy.
Bahala ka
Basta di
dito.
ay bayot to ganang tong tumboy. Ayun nga na.
Correct.
So what we're gonna do with the answers, we're gonna go through them. So here's the first one. Ready na mo? Kaya
Ready.
pa today?
Kaya.
Wow, mo
Kaya
ka
pa.
na ba? Sige.
Kaya, uy.
Hindi na ko mangumusta niyong tulo kaya always naman tamang lipak sige.
Oo.
So it's very redundant na mag-ask mo na taga plastic and we don't want to set an example na plastic ta. Hindi taga na mo set sa example for plastic ta.
Oo. In a good way.
In a good way.
Pero dili kitang example.
Dili kita. I think. Anyway, so first here up is so ang response sa atong usa ka respondent diri kay is it worth to pursue right love at the wrong time? Ang iyang giingon is right love at the wrong time? No. So no dayon. But I grabe ang opening. No, not worth pursuing. No amount of love is ever going to make it right if it happens in a wrong period of your life. Medyo isog di ay atong mga medyo isog atong mga
Suko kasi
kayo ron.
Suko sila ron.
Pag-collect ko sa data, sorry.
So,
Pag-collect ko sa data kay medyo strong ang mga people karon. So muna siya right love at the wrong time. Capital letters jud gi-bold pa jud nako para ma-emphasize jud yung fierceness, no? Fierceness. No, not worth pursuing. No amount of love is ever going to make it right if it happens in a wrong period of your life. Mag-agree mo?
maybe, uy. Maybe, Juday.
Unsa man ni siya na kind of love? Are we talking about like relationships? Jud?
Relationship.
Like what if like kuon na love or mother na love, di ba? Because I think I would pursue it if ever like
At the wrong time.
no amount of love.
Love your mother at the wrong time.
May mga instances na drugs ang mama ni ana. Pero it's taking out of context lang ba? Pero basta hindi, no? So, pero I think mostly kabayan na sa relationships. Pero when it goes to relationships, ato na lang i-simplify kaya basing bubuo na itong viewers.
Nanawag ka ng rice and box.
Oh!
So,
So natin guest ka ron,
Sige.
Rice and Box. We'd
Introduction
like to
number
thank
sa-
Rice and Box for our sponsor for
Yes.
today. Sorry.
Yung panguman, emailan dahil
Uy,
tanga.
ayaw.
Yung man chatan dahil tanga. Kung sa'yo sponsor. Sponsor.
Balik din, Mark, ha?
Anyway, so katong ni-respond una, wala nilabot ni mo ha. So,
I-edit out ka na mo.
i-edit out ka na mo.
Masilabot.
Good luck,
So,
direct.
ano na siya, salamat kayo. Nagkaon mong gumiday, pasaylo di kayo importante yung problema. So, giuna naman mo sa.
Salamat, Most Coffee and Rice and Box.
Oo.
Baka naman.
Oo.
Sponsor.
Salamat kayo. Again na po na next week. Next episode. Magsabot mo may schedule karong gabi. So, ano na siya? So, nope, not worth pursuing. No amount of love is ever going to make it right if it happens in a wrong period of your life. So, kamo, dili kayo mo kuan na.
Yeah, feel na po, if you're not at the right mindset, Jod, your life isn't going the best way it should. No amount of love will fix that. Charot!
But then again, isn't that love? I mean, isn't love always worth the risk? Kuno? I'm not one to say ha, kaya wala kayo ka-experience ng love. Sorry.
Depende if
Oy,
it's worth...
i-comment ang audience member.
Unsa?
Our Peanut Gallery.
Unsa yung
Siya
ingon?
Char. Ni-char siya sa ako. Char.
Ito siya nga char.
Oh, dapat na tayo lives at audience. too.
Yeah! Applause.
So mo to, dahil like, yeah, ano sila, is it worth the risk? But then again, these days, no, dili na
Kung
kaya.
risk guys, dapat safe.
Correct.
What if forearm?
Sige, next
Dili lang wrist.
Pronunciation, di magdao.
We will see you next
Sa
episode.
pronunciation.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Salamat ka ayo.
Bye.
Okay. Okay. -10 sa langit.
Oo.
Yes.
Nangandoy Charis.
Maabot mo taglangi.
Charis na. Basta
Dili na.
padulong langit, dako kayang minus points. Pero padulong imperno, dako kayang plus points.
Oo.
Whoever made that rule, kailangan na yung i-change ang constitution.
Oo.
So, ang first na response is a no. The second is a yes.
Okay.
Yes. Muna to. Sorry na ka lang. Bisit. So, ano siya? Wala na siya isaging. Ala.
Hala?
Familiar, Char.
Kung saan na pagkaon ba?
Oo.
Huwag sinutin, supsupin.
Correct.
So, Moto, ang second response is a yes. Gamay naman ta ang answer. Madugay ragi hapon na itanong. Yes. If you think it's worth the pursual.
Pursual.
Alam na ko na dahil. Wala na.
Pursual.
What is a pursual?
It's a Latin
Pangutanay
word.
mong iro.
Yes.
Budag siya mo yung makabalo. Nakabantay kong iro kaganahan sa fruits.
No?
Healthy.
Bayot ng iruan.
Yes, if you think it's worth the pursual. Pwede po ka mo gamit og pursuit.
O pursuit.
Pursuance.
Ayun na lang kung gamita.
Personification.
Ay,
Right.
Right.
Tsunami.
Amiga si Ruby.
Oo.
Pursuance.
Kung sa to,
Pursuant.
Personification.
personification. Yes, if you think it's worth the personification,
Di ba? Magkasinabot
you can
kita
sense a
dahil.
good relationship by how the person reflects your energy.
Ah.
So if you think it's worth the pursuit, you can sense a good relationship by how the person reflects your energy. You can trust your gut feeling po daw.
Mm.
Besides,
Ah.
right love is never wrong. It becomes timeless after the wrong time. Wrong time is just the beginning, the acquaintance. But wrong timing is not permanent. We can redeem time, but can never make a wrong love the right one.
Kanang twister siya.
Dahil siya kuan, dahil siya unsa man.
Di ka.
Let's stick to the first answer.
Education muna.
Oo.
Education na lang muna tayo.
Dahil klaro
Oo.
jud kay nga wala kay klaro sa mga kinabuhi.
It's words, not ours. May
Ang plataforma is edukasyon.
I would like to be excluded from this narrative. Kaya yan mo palang narrative. I really appreciate you guys putting in your answers, no?
Taas ito ha.
Taas to uy.
So, wala naman pong nigisapo. Wala pong minala. Ni-take mo, ni-swear man po oath na mo. Sugapod ninyo mga answer. Pero salamat. Lisod-lisod di ka may sabton.
Correct.
Pero kato yung giingon nga kuan. Kato yung giingon nga. Unsa to? The wrong time is not permanent. But the right time is also not permanent.
Hobbit out noon.
So,
Oo. True.
Wrong time, right time.
Muna dagan kayo siya answer. Kung makipap po ni siyang and-mix.
Oh, dagan kay siya og idea sa iyang utok. Na
Yan gina-balance out.
Sa mga dili ka relate, nag-and-mix sa
Oo.
bagong Korean group na
Oo.
ni-debut the other day.
if
Nag-bash sila kay dili masabtan nilang song,
okay.
ilang choreography. Kay ang ilang kong genre is murag 3 songs mixed into one. Gituyo jud noon daw na sa JYP. This mo na gitaw sila and mix kay gi-mix nila ang mga music. Simply mura siya, you should listen to it host like ang song is mura siya rock na alternative, rock na alternative. Then mo palit siya twice na week.
Oo.
Then mo balik na po siya. Weird go siya.
Kung sa
Pero
kuan correct.
lami ilang choreo.
Kung sa kuan pa bro siya si Ate Gay nga kanang kusog mash up og mga kanta pina Ate Gay with action.
True.
gusto ni puro bayi?
Oo.
Puro bayi or laki? Bayi.
JYP po. JYP, dayon. Muni siya. Muni yung answer.
And mix.
And mix. Mix kayo. Murang kamix lang utok ba?
Salad.
Sige. Maybe amo rin balikan.
Next
Oo.
week.
So
Naglibog
for muni,
ko.
if not the award, muni pinakalisod na.
Season 3 that way.
Mag-focus nato sa yes. Focus nato sa yes.
Nakainomdom ko kinsa ni send ani. Wala ko kaila pero sa atong sponsored ads siya ni-reply kay ko. So mo to. Pero thank you. Thank you. I hope salamat kay worth it ang sponsored ads. So,
Thank you.
Worth it.
next question is I don't think this is a yes or a no. Dili na to i-answer.
Ay,
So dara taas ay katuning visit taas kaayo.
sige, go.
Ay, sorry. Ay, sorry.
Go die.
What you ko ni promise na di na ko mapugnan ako mga feelings. So dara when I met the right love, I knew it was already a wrong timing because I was already in the most difficult situation of my life. However, I decided to push through it because I was assured that he was in some emotional frequency in the relationship and we're both willing to make it work. Our values and goals were also aligned. When my situation had gotten worse, I couldn't reciprocate the love he had for me. And although he wanted to stay, it was the time that I left. Looking back from the very first day we met made me think that my decision to pursue it was worth it. I believe there is a reason for meeting that person. That time, he made my life bearable and easier to live with, and I became a better person eventually. I think that's a perk of meeting a good person regardless of their role to you. I think he learned and had fun with me too. Wow, assuming ko. But if I were to ask if you should pursue that kind of love or relationship, I think you should only pursue it if your mental health doesn't take a toll on it. It's also about weighing if that love is worth the sacrifice. Pero I also believe that the person at the wrong time is a wrong person.
So both.
In fairness.
Fair.
So both.
Ipailan niya, di ka atong ni-comment previous ni mo. Di pa naman kagets ko na. Ang nice siya, kaya nakakuha siya perspective. I mean, di ba dili man ko na assurance. Kung mag-ibog-ibog ka, mag-pursue kag love. Di ka naka-sure na if naibog po siya mo totally as much as ikaw. Pero I think one of the important things that you get is you take something away from that relationship or experience. Bisan di mo magka-relationship ha, it doesn't mean dili na love if wala mo nagakamo.
Correct.
Oh.
What did you say at the last?
Person. Ang whole sentence should or a word. Pero I also believe that the person in the wrong time is a wrong person po daw.
Ang nakapait man good kay you can only tell nga wrong person siya pana at in the end na realization na siya.
Makaingon po ka na right po siya at the end na po.
At the end
po ka makaingon. Kanang maka-look back ka sometimes ba na pila pa ka months na agi ka na guna na bitaw ka in a state of grace.
You have to go through it before you
Piyaok man. Dalaga na si Mark.
Dalaga.
Piyaok.
May effect ng androcore. Ang Mel Blacker.
So, like
ang dayan.
Ang dayan.
nice biya po na. It's I know, bittersweet. Comes full circle.
Yeah.
Then kanang every relationship magud nimo maka-build po na sa imong murag resume.
Oo.
Dili for impressing people, pero resume sa imong skills ba na how you would tackle
Yeah, the way you handle
relationships. Not only with people you like, but people you interact with every day po ba ya. So nice din na siya. Thank you very much. So I guess that was a yes for her, no?
Yeah.
Oo. Next answer is yes. Why? Because you can.
What? Because you what?
Oo, kanin na nga. Basahon ni mong answer before ta mag-shooting.
Mandali ko ani ganyan, pero I thought na kay sunod. Ako man gibutang bullet good. Yes, why? Because you can. Akong pangitaon ni kasi comment and visit.
Whoever
Because you can?
find you.
Yeah, maura yes, why? Because you can.
Obama, ko ba yan?
Then ang question ba kay why or why not? Pagkabugo. Kasi ni answer ani ha, tarong mi.
We will find you. We will kill you.
Dili lalim. Day off ba out na mo ro.
Duty pa kuya ko unya.
Day off ba na mo ro.
Kalas-kalas ka sa
Wala ko
oras.
Ano pag problema sa Jerry ha?
Wala ko gimat-antistic.
Yang ansira na minimog yukan. Ay binoang ra.
Dili to noang.
Valid to siya.
Actually, gina-trace na ka na at this point.
True. Bad ay ka na.
Then nakaula na siya ula pa na siya nakauyab.
Feel good na.
Feel mo na. Anyway,
But thank you for your answer.
thank you. Because we can.
Last na to.
That's the talk. Because we can.
Band ba na siya?
Sige, mag-proceed na may. Because we can.
Word for the day, you can.
You can.
Yes,
Sana
you
pa din
can.
pasapot na comment mo dito.
You can.
Another is, there's another yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's worth it daw. I learned that breakup is not an option.
No.
Yes, they. Ayun, okay.
Sige.
Like, yes, I learned that breakup is not an option. Sometimes we just have to take things slowly and be patient with love. Breakup is not an option. Good luck sa iyang
Hulaton na hulaton nimo nga mag right time because breakup is not an option. If it's the right person. Oh.
Mo galing na siya mo table to.
Yung context close.
Ako kay wala na lang siguro niliko.
Next, day for
Suit, Elon Mark. Maging mo yung study, na addictive na. Pero maundang.
Mukbang ganina karon kay Simhot Haplas.
Oo. Alam mo,
Bypass
mo
operation.
operation.
Okay, so after atong kuan, so katong breakup is not an option. So mo to. Ako problema lang dito anak kay kuya no. Naman gani uban kaslon nagbulag.
Breakup is not an option. Ayaw jud
It's always an option.
Yes.
Yeah. It is. It's always an option.
Stay away.
Yeah.
Basta kaning yan mag-ingon na sometimes we just have to take things slowly and be patient with love. Girl, some of the greatest breakups happen kay slow, taking patience na break ra gyapon sila.
You always have to
You have to be flexible with love.
wait, is it worth the patience and the time?
Ikaw may mo-adjust, dili ang love.
You have to set yourself.
Strong na may ha?
Strong naman.
Okay, kani ang next response is wala siya yes or no. There's no such thing as right love at the wrong time. If it's really meant for you, it will be. Diba? Ito baga kung ni previous namong comment dili.
Correct.
So sila lang magstorya tanan. Ang viewers na lang magstorya. Mag-open tag Zoom.
Wala silang tapon.
Oh.
Ano silang tapukon? Okay, please push in caller number 6 and caller number 7 pwede na mo mag-away. Pero ako na. There's no such thing as right love at the wrong time.
Ako pala say.
So, kisang comment, ikaw ako. Libog ang bayot, bogo. Bogo. So, what to siya? Okay. Next response is, it is right and wrong at the same time. Kailangan na ba ka magsusugwan?
Ala, dili na siya pwede. Tangtang na siya.
Sorry, disqualified.
Disqualified.
Di ka makadaog og Armalite. So you still have a chance to win the Swiss Army knife. So, yeah, it's win the fatal
Care of the Yamar.
Pero ano siya, it is right and wrong at the same time. Following your heart could satisfy and fulfill you, but if it is at the wrong time, considering responsibilities except married partners, you have to balance. Ay, sa apil din niya makabit. It is right and wrong at the same time. Following your heart could satisfy and fulfill you, but if it is at the wrong time, considering responsibilities except married partners, you have to balance. Balance is the key to everything. Okay. English na nihan, nagalisod na ako. So dili niya, kaniyang comment, dili niya siya meant for married partners? Okay. Means dili pa mo kasal, ana. Okay. Kung dili pa mo kasal, at the same time, following your heart is satisfying.
Pero sa wrong manggihapon, wrong time manggihapon magpakasal.
Di masatisfy, magyapon ka.
No.
Human beings are always attracted towards something that can please them.
Correct.
But we have our ego to balance it out. So, muna siya. It is right and wrong at the same time. Balance is the key to everything. Charles. Ang next response is, for me, yes! Kapsak man niya.
Energy.
Extra me. For me, yes! Because if you really love that person, no matter how hard the time tested you, it is depend on you.
It's It's depend.
Happy na ta ako. For me, yes. Because if you really love that person, no matter how hard the time tested you, it is depend on you. Pero nag-gets ko, compare itong usa. Because if you really love that person, no matter how hard time has tested you, it really depends on you na, kung mubitaw ba kag dili. Kamo kasulay naman ibitaw mo.
Ay, oo.
Ano yung sabi mo?
Ito mag-antos ba yun?
Usually sila mo yung bitaw.
For life. Ito mag-antos, boy.
Mao.
Party.
Pero kanang mubitaw ka, Mark, nasakitan ko.
Of course, you wanted to work, yeah. That's
Well,
why you held on to it as long as you
I thought it was pride talking ba.
I don't know, pero I think
In a sense, pero you still acknowledge man. Kaya ang mayon magugag pride, mayon na, ay, kuya, di ko magpaka-martir para anak niya. Kaya mura mang nigawas na, dili na kuan ba, kanang,
hindi siya mawala.
di, anak ba? Wala kay simpatya.
ang nakalami, good kay ka ng sa gay-to-gay relationship na magutay option.
I'm straight.
Yun. Pero sa mga heterosexual na relationship, like,
What
especially
options is that? Wala
especially-
sa open
no,
sa ako.
especially if naay baby, nanay anak. So wala na sila choice kung dili i-pursue na lang yun ang relationship para sa ilang babies.
Pero dyan ako, straight ko, ano ko na
Gani. Mo na siya. Pero kita sa kuan sa same-sex relationship, natin option kaya atong yun na
Because we can be independent.
We can be independent. We are professionals. So,
get pregnant.
oo.
I mean, society only gets angry. Society only gets angry most of the time if we try to marry.
Correct.
Yeah.
If we don't, they're happy.
For most of the time, we're like, fuck off.
Kaya at least wala tayong
Society
nabiyaan na
is angry at straight people if they don't marry.
Correct.
Nakabantay ko.
Oo.
Oh my gosh, we're so smart.
Diba?
Tayo ko na mo. Sure.
Mo na.
Subscribe
Oh,
na,
yeah.
guys. Subscribe na. Mayo na kayo
I
mag-relationship.
hope so mo to siya going back. True, it depend on you, Jude. Tsaka naman na yung it is depend on you. Muna na siya yung nag-abbreviate. It is depend on you.
It is depend on you.
It is depend on you. Yung butang one, dyan ako gi-edit. Next response is a very big no.
Oh, wow. All caps?
Kulangan og TCH.
No.
Notch.
No.
Hindi ko lose spelling si Mark Bogo. Dito kasi bigas podcast.
Lot.
Ala ko lang ang TCH. Ano ba siya? North? Ako na, kasi napunta ang C.
Ako ganun. No, ganun ako. No.
At mo dito, kami lang uchi.
Oo, kamarang June.
A very big no. You cannot even pursue that kind of relationship. And as a woman, women do not deserve that kind of love. What's the money? You want me now, but you don't want to commit? Women should understand their value. That was indeed a love, but not at the wrong time. It was already the right time. It was already the right person that'll break your heart.
Correct.
Suko
They're
na.
indeed the right
Dahil suko
person
na
that
sila.
are meant to break your heart and pass by your life and teach you a lesson. They are really supposed to arrive that time for you, and you are their purpose during that time. Strong.
Mabash na jud taani. Mabash na taani.
Yung mo i-bash, iyatong kuan, strong jud siya.
Okay
I was
raman
just like acting it out, you know?
Okay
I mean, I really
i-bash.
feel you guys.
Okay lang i-bash kay mo man i-way sa kanang mo sikat tapos ay.
Oo.
Madagan tong followers. Bash ra mo di.
Hindi siya. Kaning
Ay
kaya,
kato June.
kaning kaya pa today.
Bash ra wala follower.
Kaning kaya pa today. Platform mo nila kay mag-OnlyFans with puhon mo. Solo
Oo.
mi career puhon.
Correct.
This is our platform.
Solo mi puhon.
Si
Kaya
Kuya Mark
kang
yung
Blackpink,
mga online.
upat may kabuok, maghinahinay mig solo.
Correct.
Oh.
Pink black may pink black.
Kami Black Ink.
Oo.
Kay baling ituma mga lagom kung paras Blackpink.
Di ba?
So mo na siya. Hala, ganahan ko niya. I really can feel the intense,
Oo.
independent woman from
Muna.
her.
Muna ilami nga mo speak kasi mo experience man good.
Naka-try siguro na
And
siya.
probably, yeah, this woman went through,
Experience that.
yeah, or her friends, and then she took notes from that.
Notes. Took notes.
Lagan paan ka ng wrong time. So basically wrong po nga person. Mura ba pag dili ko wrong person, imo kong gisayangan.
True.
Murag,
I would like to cite Ellen Adarna.
Oo.
You deserve what you tolerate.
correct.
True.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You deserve what you
True.
tolerate.
You deserve what you tolerate. And as a woman, I don't think we deserve that kind of toleration. Toleration.
Actually, ikaw may kasi nga.
Toleration. Because we need to personification.
Toleranisa.
Tolerism. Kung personification is the noun, ang verb is personifics. You deserve what you personifics.
Ang plural ana.
Personificates. Ay, same spelling. Or sheep. Personificate.
Personifics.
Personificates.
It is a Latin word.
Let's give a round of applause. Round of applause. Yeah.
Yes.
Apit na.
Yes. As a woman, I guess not na siya.
Tangon si Ruby ha, kay eternal guest na siya. Mas napay chance kaming tulo matangtang kay si Ruby.
She is the constant.
Mas matangtang pang main cast.
Kaya pa today is now in season 4, but Taylor left all of a sudden. But still, eternal guest star Ruby is still around. He has been recurring. He has been a recurring solo artist ever since the production started season 1.
See the problem?
Maybe. And we don't know why he's still around.
I have the problem that cannot be resolved.
Because
Wow.
I am eternal.
because you tolerate trans. Those are the tolerations. Wala siya.
Ato sa mahimong facilitator, ato sa mahimong facilitator si Ruby.
Pero katong girl, kuan self-explanatory ka yung gusto. I think masabtan na to. Bisang katong dili ka mo English na comment kanina, makasabot ka.
Babae ako. Hindi babae lang.
Babae pa.
Babae ako, hindi babae lang.
Pero mura kag babae.
Babae ako. Ako'y
Next answer, next response, no. Better to wait for the right time as well. And if the right time is impossible, better not pursue. It will only cause you pain to your loved one. Best friends is sila's name. Comment number 1. Wow.
Nagdungan ni sila sulat.
Bantay may makauyab mo mga pistihan mo. Ano siya? No.
But when is the right time? That's the question.
Muna siya. In fair ha, kanina question that you came up with, Holch, muna siya yung nakabantay ko, invested ang mga tao para sa previous natong question.
Tagan kayo sila. Tagan kayo sila suko.
Murag wala na sila gabather election rong tuiga or pandemya. Ganahan ko. Ganahan ko gamayra.
Pero kaya pa today. Dili ta ng mga election.
Ika Jerry long adlaw. Siya mo dili kaya today. Mapabuyag pagod mi. Mapabuyag pagod me. So moto siya. So okay, next is yes but not too long.
Right, long time.
Dili siya pursue og dugay.
Yes, but
Okay.
Right? Pursue siya pero ay dili kay niya dugayon.
Doesn't work.
Dili na seryosohon ana.
Dili na buhay ka ng maybe she's trying to say put limits on it. Pursue the time pero you have to be smart about it. Don't invest guys. Napalay sumpay.
Okay.
Isa pa yun?
Kuman na. Tiwasa.
Grabe kasi taler mo katawag yun. As in,
Galalis mo na percentage mo na ito kaya
percentage.
Yes, but not too long. It may not meant to be in the first try. It may not meant to be in the first try. But trying it again, maybe it will work. But if you've been trying to pursue it for a while and destiny and circumstances still forbid you, I think it's really not meant to be. Kasi hindi naman talaga pwede sa una pa lang. But at least alam mo sa sarili mo na tinry mo. Kaya lang, kung hindi talaga para sa'yo, hindi talaga sa'yo.
Okay. Acceptance is the key.
Toleration is the key.
You should not personifix if you cannot tolerations it all the time.
Gets ko sa FOR.
Bitaw.
Yung experience ko, first opening mo.
Wala rin po siyang istorya in the long run na there is no right love at the wrong time or wrong love at the right time.
There's
Mm.
right effort.
Subutan nga og limitans. Put a limitans.
City limits. City limits. Next, no, we don't pursue right love at the wrong time because we can get hurt with our own actions.
Period. Wala na siya. Oo.
So don't
And I
act.
thank you.
No action, don't act on it.
Gani. Ayun na lang.
Pagpondora, pag-ana lang ito.
Oo. Pagkahoy-kahoy na lang.
Pagtanga.
Ana. Correct. Mura ra kag napil og kuan play.
Mura kag si Snow White, gahulat.
Oh, tulog na.
Snow White, ko siya na hurt. Kaya higda naman siya, di ba? So,
Because
nakawit ni Snow White, no? Naapay laki na ganahan mo halok og patay na lawas.
No?
Si Snow White ba to?
I mean, she was practically dead. And then someone tried to kiss her. Yeah.
na siya kuan necrophilia, necrophiliac prince.
Personifications.
Personifications.
Note na. Another no. No. Right love at the wrong time is still wrong love. Do not. So really right love. Wrong. Right love at the wrong time is still wrong love. Do not pursue the love that is not really meant for you. Best is yet to come. Go for the best, not for the better, for it brings bitterness. Correct. Parang election, go for the best, not for the better.
Yes.
It will bring bitterness.
Like that.
Right love at the wrong time is still wrong love.
And I quote.
Do not pursue all the love.
Correct.
Do not pursue the love that is not really meant for you.
Galagot ko na
kabalo na meant for you.
Ito ko na-upload the question.
Okay, murag dawat impure kayo if kabalo na ka na ay kani si Mark kabalo kung sure na jud ko
siya na gyud
siya na jud ako mapakasan so maibog ko niya. Ano na ining ana? Di ba ka kabuot kasi maigan?
You'll never know.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried falling in love na murag giluod mo? Lang maibog ko niya na.
So far, wala ba?
Wala.
Actually ako pud wala pa pud. Pero
Lain
Try
na
ko.
kuan ka ng giluod kun nimo. Wala. Na. Lood
Kasi-
biya ka
Patry
lang.
ko.
Pero kabalungan ako na
Naka dili ka
Wala.
Siguro.
dili ka makasabot ngano kang ganahan niya.
ka maka-pinpoint na ano.
Dili ka maka-pinpoint.
Na you keep maybe it's the
Siguro.
familiarity of something. No?
Siguro.
Basi.
Kung someone kind of better, what you could have act on the
True.
Usually it's the personality or the sense of humor.
Yeah,
Mm.
Sa unsa na siya kagwapo pag man kay dili manot ba?
correct.
Yung
Oh.
personality tapulan. So very good, very good.
Next.
Next question. Okay. And next response. So I have the same question. Ikaw na lang podcast? Wisit! I have the same question. Would I still pursue nangutan siya. No, I have advice. I have the same question. Would I still pursue just because I'm afraid to lose her? To lose her, to lose her permanently? Kahit alam kong wala na sa tamang timing, hindi pa daw talaga siya ready sa same-sex relationship.
Pursue it.
So don't you much.
Pursue it.
Tapos hindi na ako sapat. Alam ko namang dapat na isuko na, pero gusto ko lang bumawi kasi nagkulang ako. Murag kanta.
Correct.
Ay, unsay ang sala?
Ako gibalik ang Tagalog ako galisod mo sabot.
Na siya sala.
Tapos
Buwan, pagkukulang.
Correct.
pero kung hindi siya
Bumawi.
ready, ayaw. If hindi siya ready, ayaw.
Yeah.
This goes back to what my comment.
Paano hindi siya ready og same-sex relationship?
But don't live your life in someone else's timeline. Live your life in
Yeah.
your own life.
Don't fall in love with someone who spent their time inside a closet when you all of your life try to get out of the same closet.
Pero I think tagad siguro chance.
When someone was ready.
Siguro
tagad chance.
Taga chance of course before we can know we will know na unsa kalami ang cake tilan pud na to ang slice.
Oo.
Pero dili po na pwede na hot doon mo ang cake na dili siya mo effort kung tabang ni mo gurot sa cake. So you have to like labi na ni same-sex relationship, that's a difficult thing these days. Labi na sa Philippines. Tumboy. Kay Herman, lost Herman. Yung mag-lost, tsaka lang.
It goes both ways, Manggod. It goes both ways. If she can't be proud of you being in a relationship with you, why would you pursue it? Ikaw rin ma-hurt. Judy na dahil.
That's not a red flag. That's a red flag pole, bitch.
Yes.
That's a red flag pole. That flag pole is gonna fall on you.
That's a red flag.
And you're gonna bleed red.
I think dapat
That's
siguro
gonna be
at least
red.
80% kaysa muhatag ulag 10% from chance.
Yeah, once again, nakas Philippines. Paling lisura mga kitag love with the same sex.
Yeah.
Philippines is not an LGBT-friendly country.
Pero dagan kay
It is a hateful country toward LGBT. Minsan sila na accepted. No, we are not accepted. We're just tolerations.
Toleration.
Toleration.
We are just
Toleration.
Mm-mm.
We're not acceptance.
Yeah.
Correct.
If she's making you choose between like forgetting yourself and if ano ba, if motimbang, if ang wrong time natin gipasabot is motimbang siya sa choosing yourself and loving yourself sa kanang dili nimo i-prioritize imong kaugalingon, ngani imong kalimtan imong kaugalingon, ayaw na. Because
you can't love someone if imong gina-compromise imong set.
Yeah.
Ending ana in the long run, sige, butang nato imong gina-effort o gina-give nimo imong all. In the long run, ma-burn out ka dai.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust us, kami mga tao na anad og burn out sa among life. Ayaw jud dai.
Mas stress ka Zay.
Mas stressful pag ng love. You think
Always
career is
choose
stressful?
yourself.
Love is more stressful than career. Unang
Choose
papiliin
yourself.
ko love or money. Uy, ato
Money.
money. Palito na ko ng laki na lang. Mura na. Sa'yo na kayo na.
Ayaw pag taler kay nana puro siya.
Dili ba? Dili ba?
Ayaw.
Muna.
Diretso others taler.
Ang point ba? Sa'yo na jud kayo ang money o
Tinawag
career.
na, oo.
Ang love lisod kayo. So, if ever you find that kind of love, then you feel na, na red flag or red flag pole, ayaw sugal. Labi nag same sex.
Correct. Pero kabalo ka, sugal be po ng love tayo. Oo.
Sugal jud.
Nga,
Ayaw, tsakto. Sugal. Pero ayaw in the effort na mo you lose yourself na ba?
Yeah.
Kaya dili
Because
pa
there
all
are
the
two
time when you
people.
lose-
There are two people in the relationship.
Not just you.
And it's okay to lose yourself. Pero it's not all the time people find themselves again. I hope no kanina atong gipang-replyan ng mga respondents na minaw po ni sa itong podcast.
naminaw na.
Kami, di pwede na kami rin ma-stress aning mabuanga mo.
Just pag upil.
Maka-stress. Nanooray lang.
Sige, another one. Oh, we're down to 3 answers left.
Oh.
Next response. There is no such thing as right time to love. You have to create the right time. And there is no such thing as a perfect person. You have to create the perfect person. No one is real and perfect. If it's real and honest, pursue. If it's fake and full of lies, leave. Google. Nag-search as Google. Kato. 9- Google.
Naninood pa si Taler.
Kaya ko, Brad, ka.
Naninood pa dili yung kaugalingong kuan.
Oo, po na yung Brad
Wala,
kaya pag-nawon. Cheater.
But let me, that's a point.
Thank you, Google. Not gonna thank you, commenter. The Google is far.
Pero ito siyang i-acknowledge, di ba?
Check to.
Masakpan na magod
Ana si Google, if it's real and honest, pursuance. Pursual. Personification.
Personification.
If it's fake and full of lies, leave. Left. Left the conversation.
Dapat tulong mo, CTTO.
If it's fake and full of lies, really, if you come live,
Correct.
Tapos sa iyo,
be smart. Be smart about it.
And you have to learn through every relationship you go
Because
into.
Yeah.
You have to learn through every relationship. Every relationship nga imuhang kuan agian or imong sudlan, it's different because you are in a relationship with different people at different times of your life. So dili siya, it's not always teenage love nga magkuan ka magtantrums ka. You have to grow pod no.
Oo,
Kanang tantrum sa luod-luod. Sus, bitaw. Ingon na lang kung gusto mo gusto.
Cute dahil yun.
Correct.
Oo, yun tayo.
Next response for me, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, mga strong. I will pursue the right love at the wrong time because if you are with the right person or if you feel like this is the right person, even if it's at the wrong time, we can both work together and make it right. So wherever you are, whenever you are with the right person, everything else will follow for you both. If you help each other, if you trust each other, if you commit together, anything is possible and everything will be all right.
Yes.
We may have the perfect timing, but when we are with the wrong person, I don't think it will work. Because remember, it takes two to tango. Or it takes two to tango. Sorry.
It takes two to tango.
Isusutango.
Two to tango. Igtun. Oh.
Unless
Ikaw,
married.
sure.
Unless married.
Oh. Visit na ayaw pangguba og household dahil.
Oh, don't,
Ikaw. Apila na lang po ng asawa, maulaw pa ka.
bitaw. Open relationship na lang ko, threesome na lang.
Kung mga bit ka, wala kayo right, mag-comment ani ha, mayroon ka right love at the wrong time. Visit, gapakasal ang tao wrong kaya na, oy.
Oo.
Buang ka.
Correct.
No to
Wala naman
adultery.
ikaw rin sa'yo.
Alright.
No to adultery. Iyan sa, klaro sa iyong tanan. Tok-tok dito. Ma'am, ka naman na. Makabit si mong bahan na. Sama ni. Ano ito?
Be like us. Be like people who don't like us.
Yes, of course.
Take long road, girl.
Take the high road, sis.
Yes.
Be selfless.
Lisuray mo sa gamay.
Kalimutan ng sarili in the process.
Ayaw ato ganahan mo na daan. Ito di pa ganahan.
Busy.
Yes.
So,
Walang issue with that.
well, okay. Lay back.
Okay.
We're down to our last response. So, di na lang
Okay.
Charge ka lang.
Intermission
No.
to intermission.
Ang last response is no. Wag mong pilitin kung di talaga pwede, kung di masasaktan lang kayo sa huli. Pero kung ganun man ang iyong naging ending, at least sa maikling panahon na kayo nagkasama, nagmasaya naman kayong dalawa. Wow.
Talo kung kagod mo ng
Kalibog.
So dapat na-radyo limitation. May time limit.
Ako siya, gibalik-balik pa na kung tagal.
Huwag mong piliin ang sarili natin.
Mang good, may hurt ka.
Oo.
That's part man.
Kamu ha,
Don't
don't second guess yourself all the time na ang dili sa kung ayaw sugdi pud gamay. Pero kung too much na kayo ang pain, nakabalo kang kuan na imong mga friends ga-advise na nimo.
Oh,
Dami na po.
dami na.
Ani
I think pursue lang just to have fun with it. And if mo seryoso siya, mo seryoso po ka, then go, why not? Kung niya og dili, di wala.
Pero good na.
Oh,
So the
hold
word.
ano lang. I think what I'm trying to say is hold on loosely. Don't cling to the idea of being in a perfect relationship. Because no relationship is perfect. So hold on loosely.
Ma-right love at the wrong time, ma-right love at the right time panaon sa bana siya. Those are valid. Those are part of your experience. So, kung ana siya kanang murabaog as a human being without love and without those sufferings, without those sacrifices, your life will be boring. Kinahanglan kang maka-experience ana because you are living in this competitive world. Naa ka sa Earth, wala ka sa Mars. And
okay.
the reason why kanang people are seeking for love because it is the only thing that is authentic in this world. Mo na siya. Mo nang kuan ka ng mga butang nimo nga mga unsa nato nga tingaw mo man to. Hoy ba? Naay tingog. Okay. Anyway, kulban ba ako ha? No, ang ako lang is, di ba, mo ganing ang ubang bayot na ay bayot or unsa ba na siya, na uban nga buhaton tanan, bisan mo include pa ang money. Because we all know nga, ang money makita naman, pero ang love mo gina siya pangitaon. Pangitaon nun dyan kaayo.
So true.
Mura ba og mo buhaton na to siya tanan. Oh,
Yes.
buhaton na to tanan para sa love because we all know nga mura siya mo murag authentic na feeling na atong ma-feel good even sa atong family. Mo nang importante jud kaayo sa nato nga at least if di ta makita og love sa uban, at least natay love gikan sa atong family. And mo na kong na-realize karon. Actually,
Wala siya internal gas na to siya.
Oo.
Yes.
Mo na siya may makasa.
Last na ni.
Last na ni. Oo. Pero muna siya.
Next week.
Oo. Kung unsa man nakatong mga ni respond sa response sa ato ang kanang questions.
Response atong response.
Mga respondents, mga correspondents, mga Doris Bigornia.
Nga ng pursuance sa atong mga kuan.
Kay kuan kanang salamat kaayo kay ngano dili jud lalim ang inyong mga na-experience.
True.
And
Yeah.
thank you for sharing. And
Virtual
hopefully
hugs.
you will find your kuan kanang love in the end.
Yeah.
Tomorrow to siya. That's it. And I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Damador.
Ako, I work in the healthcare man, and there's this one thing I remember about love. One thing about I remember na ako sa healthcare na ma-relate na ko love. One of the things the doctor told me about my dying patient was the heart is the last organ to give up. If na-damage na ng brain or unsa ba, the heart will always be the last one to give up. Taking that into consideration, that also you can relate that into your everyday experience, especially with relationships, because the heart will always be the last thing to give up on love, on people. Regardless of uyab, mama, papa, igsuon, best friend, sila joy last to give up. Kuna sometimes ma-overpower ang brain, ang logic. That's one thing we have to bear in mind. Muna kung i-leave ninyo na the heart is always the last thing to give up. So you always have to put the brain sometimes in priority. Katagig chance ang brain na mutok food. Kaya mo lagi na nakakain. Sometimes you regret getting what we gave out so much of the blood that runs through our veins. Until nothing is left na. Nandito na tayo makarealize na, okay, we're worse than brain dead. Kaya nothing. So wala siya. So check tong balance na there is no right person at the wrong time.
Correct.
There's no wrong person at the right time. There's just a person, there's timing, and then there's love.
It's the way you look at it. Yes.
Perspective. Daghan kang perspective yun.
Yeah.
Nakahuna-huna na ka.
Basically,
Next week na lang.
Oo.
Next week na lang yun, i-update daw mo.
Next
Kaya na lang
episode.
i-comment. Kaya na lang i-comment.
Now I have made my
Your
mind.
mind?
It's my
If
conclusion.
you were watching at 45 minutes 16, I did not give a comment.
But
Correct.
right now, I will comment it on.
Sige, Marco. Mugna ra.
Pero what I can say is that there is no right love or right time. I feel like you make the right love with the person who is, I feel like it's pretty, and you will never know if it's the right love unless you try. So don't be scared to experience love. And don't be scared to love. Just make sure na at the end of the day, if you feel like you feel appreciated, if you feel like you celebrated, if you feel happiness in your life, regardless if at the end it's gonna last or it's gonna end, as long as you're gonna be the experience,
Correct.
lessons plan. So, kana, wala siya importante.
Ang I Love You Girlie is a spin-off of kuan. Ay hala. It's a spin-off of Ikaw Ako Usahay Kita. And then but it's going to be focused kay Elro. And this is the time that with this topic, Table 12 is going to tackle the same problem. Should we pursue the right love at the wrong time? So if you want to know how Table 12 tackled the issue, watch the show.
Correct. And ma-surprise mo kasi Helen, matured na siya.
Yes.
Matured na si Helen. Oo.
Si Helen na po ang ginadialysis.
Si Helen
Kaliwat jud
wala
nila ang kidney
After
problem.
2 years of kanangkuan,
Kaliwat jud nila ang
after
kidney
2 years of
problem.
gluten dip.
So Elro, good luck.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay na mo.
Okay na.
We're good. Thank you very
We're
much
good.
for joining us this episode.
Yes.
Even though we don't like your company.
Yes.
Thank you very much for investing. I hope nasakitan na pud mo gihapon karon. See you again next episode. I hope kaya pa today. Pero I hope dili.
Women's Month next
Tayo pa
month.
Dili ta mag-celebrate women.
Oh, dili ra.
Mark.
One na.
Dili ta
No.
Women's Month.